Alright, so I'm gonna teach you guys 5 things you didn't know about Naruto Storm 4 that you could do during a match. And be in mind, some of these are not glitches. It's just some things that you could actually do, and it might like affect your fighting, whatever. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you 5 things that you probably didn't know that you could do in Naruto Storm 4. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so our first one is doing jutsus. Standing jutsus while in the air. So usually when I mean by that, like, you know, you're standing and you're doing a jutsu, but you could do that in the air. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. So what it is, I gave out like 2 examples right here. I don't know if Conan could do it, but I know Naruto and Itachi can do this. But let me get a stone gauge. So what I mean by this is, so like, for example, I got Naruto. Naruto has 2 of them, by the way. He has one of them in his awakening and one of them in his regular form right now. So I'm gonna charge up my awakening. Let me just put this back to 0. And so as you see now, my Naruto, when I do a combo, his up combo, I messed it up. But when I do his up combo, I did it wrong. As you see right there, I did a standing jutsu in midair. Like a regular jutsu, not air jutsu, but I did a regular jutsu while in midair. And you do that during a combo. Itachi can do that as well with his up combo. If you have the but this only works, for some reason, this only works for his clone jutsu. So if you go, you can literally just cancel it. But this costs like 1 bar of jutsu. And now I'm gonna show you guys how to do it in Naruto's Awakening. Naruto's Awakening, it looks like this. Instead of like, it goes. So yeah, you could do that with those 2 characters. And let me try Conan. I think you could do it with Conan. No, I don't think you can do it. No, you can't do it with Conan. So yeah, that's how you do the standing air jutsu. A standing jutsu while in midair. So yeah, that's the first thing. Alright, so for number 2, we have things that get summoned in the game get you know, they disappear. They stay on the map, but they disappear. So what I mean by that is like if I was to summon Naruto right now, his clone is still on the map, but it'll disappear once I switch into him. Just now, if you didn't hear it, Naruto's clone actually disappeared. Same thing with the 3rd Hokage's pull. For example, if I do like a little, and I summon his pole, and I switch back into him, what happens is you'll see his pole disappear. You see it right there on the right side of the screen. His pole actually was there on the screen. It just never disappeared yet. Same thing with Naruto's clones. Naruto's clones is now still in the field because never mind. His clones was on the field, but until I activated the strike back, so do that again. And so when I switch back into Naruto, his clone, it was right there. Same thing with Konohamaru. After I did that, Konohamaru's clone is still on the field. You just didn't see it right there. Let me do it again. You see it right there. It was still on the field. So you could get like little small like clones and stuff on the field. I just don't know how it'll help you. Yeah, so anyway, that's number 2. I think that's also how like the what's it called, like glitch, the Infinite Awakening glitch works. Like oh my, like the character is still stuck on the field until you switch back into him. All right, so on to number 3. We have Might Guy's triple double dash, right? And what I mean by that is, not with supports. Might Guy has his own double dash, and this is really good for catching up to those pesky runners. It's a good dash cancel. I don't really like that it even stops dashes. It's that good. But anyway, this is because of his awakening. So if you chose the other Might Guy, it wouldn't work, because Might Guy in this awakening, Night Guy, actually has 3 jumps in his awakening, which is pretty cool. And he could cancel out of anything. This Might Guy is so broken is because he can cancel out of anything. His jutsu is invalid to everything. I mean, yeah, every jutsu is invalid against Might Guy. Not even Shidori, whatever. Not even Danzo could stop Might Guy. And that's 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. And what I mean by him canceling out of everything means if he was to dash back, he could cancel that. If he could dash forward, he could cancel that. If he is in the air, actually, he could cancel his own air combos. That's pretty cool. My guy's basically got everything. He cancels out of everything. It's pretty cool. But yeah, let's go on to number 4. Alright, so for number 4, we have the Jutsu Not Showing after doing a combo switch. So what I mean by that is like, so for example, I could activate Pain, and his Almighty Push would show as Almighty Push for the Jutsu attack. But if I was to actually switch into Pain, and I do a combo switch, and I jump in the air and activate a Jutsu, this won't actually work. I don't know why. It's pretty stupid. But yeah, your Jutsu name wouldn't show. Same thing for Shino. I activate Shino in the air, his Jutsu will show as Hidden Bug or whatever. Hidden Bug technique. But if I was to do a combo switch with him, his Jutsu wouldn't show for some reason. Yeah, until this works until you do a Jutsu standing down, because if you stand and do a Jutsu, it would appear, but if you're in the air, it wouldn't work. So yeah, that's number 4. And for the 5th one, we have Orochimaru's, the fact that Orochimaru has infinite substitutions in his awakening state. And like, it's funny because I didn't know about this until someone told me about it. Rage Katana, by the way. Yeah, so for example, so I'm gonna show you guys how it works. You go into get a computer, whatever. Let him do your shit. Let him do his shit. Waste your subs. And Orochimaru could get out of anything. And as you see right there, I could sub because Orochimaru has infinite subs. Even out of combos. I don't know why this happens. I think they just put it in the game. But this is pretty cool. But yeah. And if you don't know how to do it, all you have to do is just mash the L2 and R2 button together, and what that does is you get sub. It's one of the best subs in the. It's one of the best awakenings in the game, just because of that tech. I didn't know that myself. Oh my god. Yeah, I did not know about that. And yeah, as you see, it doesn't show that you could do that. I did not know about this personally anyway, but Orochimaru's got one of the best awakenings in the game because he's got infinite subs, man. Infinite subs. It's just you have to mash the L2 and R2 together, just like in the first Storm game. That's how you get out of anything, by mashing the L2 and R2 button together. But anyway, join the 𝓝𝓪𝓻𝓾𝓽𝓸 Discord if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more glitches and some more tech that you probably never seen before. I'm probably gonna make another top 5 things you didn't know about Naruto. If you really like this, that is. If you really like this sort of video, then I'll make another one. But anyway, yeah, man, and peace to wait for the next glitch or tech video.